I mean, I like kind of brag on Michael Jordan here a little bit, and I think we were a similar ilk with the Jazz. Is I like where guys just tighten their belt up and say, you know what, let's go to work. We just got to get better. Yeah. We got to play harder. We got to play smarter instead of just, where's the grass greener? I'm going to go there and win a championship. Yep. I think it devalues that. You're not climbing the mountain, you're taking a helicopter to the top.
Totally agree.
John Stockton recently shared a strong opinion about how some players build their careers, saying that taking the easy route isn't the same as working your way up. Many fans saw this as a message directed at LeBron. Stockton delivered it calmly, with the confidence of someone who spent 19 seasons competing at a high level without asking for extra help. He wasn't trying to create drama or get attention, he simply spoke from experience. Stockton comes from an era where staying loyal to one team was considered a sign of dedication, not a disadvantage. His comment has sparked a lot of discussion about modern players, legacy, and what true long-term commitment looks like. Stay tuned and subscribe, because this topic is only getting more interesting from here.
Starting a free fall. I think the Bronny thing started the free fall. I think people around the league are looking like, yeah, you're LeBron, but you're not 27-year-old LeBron. You're not even 34-year-old LeBron. Like, you're an old man now who's dictating and destroying the Lakers because you want your son to play, and look what's happening.
Interview 2. John Stockton shared a calm but strong opinion about how some players choose different paths in their careers. He explained that some athletes work their way up through long-term commitment to one team, while others prefer to move to new teams to find better opportunities. Stockton spent many years with the same franchise, working hard through every season, which shaped his perspective on loyalty and team building. His comment wasn't meant for drama, it came from his own experience of staying with one organization and valuing the slow, challenging process of improvement. Whether people agree or disagree with him, his viewpoint adds an interesting angle to the ongoing discussion about how modern players choose their career paths. Many people are now starting to agree with Stockton's viewpoint, but before we dive deeper, there's something more important to understand: how we judge legends after their careers end. This is what I call the retirement test. When the spotlight fades, the only thing that truly matters is what a player achieved and how their legacy holds up over time. For Michael Jordan, his legacy has only grown stronger since he retired. Every year, his biggest moments become even more legendary, from the flu game to his final shot in Utah. But for LeBron, the discussion is becoming harder. Fans and even radio hosts are noticing that his most memorable moments are less frequent now, and some wonder how his legacy will look once he steps away from the game. LeBron's case for being one of the greatest relies heavily on stats, records, and longevity, and people are questioning how those achievements will be viewed when he retires. John Stockton recently made a strong point about the difference between working your way to success and taking an easier path. He compared staying loyal to one team and building something over many years to jumping between teams in search of faster results. Stockton talked about how he and Karl Malone spent season after season trying to win with the Utah Jazz, facing tough losses but always coming back to compete. He contrasted this with LeBron's career choices, where LeBron moved teams multiple times to join stronger rosters. Stockton's message wasn't meant as disrespect, it was a reminder of how much value there is in long-term commitment, teamwork, and building a legacy slowly rather than quickly. Many fans are starting to see the bigger point he was making about loyalty, patience, and the meaning of success in sports. John Stockton calmly gave one of the strongest reality checks the basketball world has heard. When he used the helicopter to the top line, he wasn't just talking about LeBron, he was talking about how different the mindset is today. Stockton spent nearly 20 years with the Utah Jazz, working hard every season, never asking for an easier path. His point was about the difference between grinding with the same team and moving around to build quick championship-level rosters. It wasn't meant as drama, it was simply an old-school player sharing his view on how the game has changed. Many fans and former players now see his message as a reminder of how much loyalty, patience, and team building used to matter in the NBA. LeBron has been widely discussed for the way his son Bronny entered the league, with many people feeling that LeBron's influence played a role in the Lakers choosing him. Bronny is still early in his basketball journey, and some believe he could have developed more by taking a slower path, like playing in the G League and building his experience step by step. Because of LeBron's status, the situation has raised questions about whether personal goals affected team decisions. Fans and analysts have different views, with some saying it puts extra pressure on Bronny and others feeling it shows how much LeBron wants to share the court with his son. The comparison often made is between taking a slow, steady path and moving ahead quickly because of opportunities that come with being part of a famous basketball family. John Stockton recently made a calm but strong comment about how some players take the hard path while others look for easier shortcuts, and many people think he was pointing at LeBron James. Stockton spent 19 years with the Utah Jazz, building his career slowly with hard work, loyalty, and consistency, while facing tough opponents year after year. His message highlighted the difference between building something over time versus joining ready-made teams for quicker success. This has started a much bigger discussion about how fans remember players once they retire, and whether long careers built on constant team changes feel as meaningful as ones built on loyalty and steady effort. More people are talking about authenticity in sports, how genuine a player's journey feels, and some fans believe LeBron's many team moves, his business-focused decisions, and even the attention around his son entering the league make his career seem more carefully planned than naturally earned. Meanwhile, Stockton represents the old-school style of staying committed, working with what you have, and earning every step. As time passes, many fans are wondering how legacies will age, and whether the simple, steady approach may end up being respected even more in the long run.